It's a proven fact. Americans are living longer. But what good is a longer life without quality of life? Diseases like heart attack, stroke, diabetes, cancer, Alzheimer's, and scores of others are not only shortening our lives, they're robbing us of enjoyment of our lives. Now there's an answer to living longer and feeling better and being more energetic and productive at the same time. It's really this simple. If you want to live longer and better, see Dr. B. Dr. Eric Braverman is a general practitioner who is board certified in anti-aging medicine, a clinical research scientist, a best-selling author, and the host of The Total Health Show on 77 WABC in New York City.
Hello again, friends of Total Health. Eric Braverman live on WABC.
He is a world-renowned expert on brain-based diagnoses and treatments, and he has pioneered the head-to-toe computerized physical that reveals the origin of illness and identifies a person's weakest link that threatens longevity.
I think one of the things that is different or sets the Path Foundation aside in its own realm is the fact that you get so much under one roof.
He is acknowledged by scientists, doctors, and celebrities internationally as being one of the foremost experts in anti-aging and preventative medicine.
Eric is very committed to actually improve the quality of health of every individual.
Dr. Braverman thinks scientifically. So whether it's standardized medicine, alternative health, he will use whatever he thinks is going to help an actual patient.
Just about every prescription drug has a counterpart in Mother Nature. The amino acid arginine, for example, is nature's Viagra. Vitamins, minerals, and other nutraceuticals are found in nature and are crucial for staying healthy, for supporting the body during medical treatments, and for reversing numerous medical conditions. My staff and I use every proven method in maintaining and restoring health. I like to say my primary care practice is where Eastern philosophy meets Western technology on a new path to total health.
And he has worked miracles for his patients to help them live longer, live better, look better, and operate at peak performance.
Well, a year ago, I was planning my funeral. And the reason for that was because I was going from doctor to doctor because I felt very ill. And I felt like I was dying. And no one, not a doctor that I found, could diagnose me. No one knew what was wrong with me. I finally found Dr. Braverman through Suzanne Summers' books, doing my own research, and I am so happy to have found Path Medical. I feel great, I look great, I'm back in the game of life, and I'm not planning my funeral any longer.
After coming to Dr. Braverman, I feel like I'm in control of my body and especially of my headaches.
He really has helped me a lot with the vitamins, and I find that I do have a lot more clarity and I do feel a lot better, and I'm really, really glad that I did come to see him, and people in his office are wonderful and they've really helped me a lot. No one else could figure it out, but they seem to figure it out for me here at Path, and I'm very happy that I'm here.
Dr. Braverman's secret? The key to body health is brain health.
The brain controls the body as God controls the earth. If you prefer, the brain controls the body as the capital controls the country, or as the CEO controls the company. However, the sad truth is healthcare right now is brainless. Don't get me wrong, we have the absolute best doctors and specialists and hospitals on the planet, but the most important organ is often ignored in annual physicals and in treatment plans. The difference between a healthy brain at 30 years old and full-blown dementia at 70 or 80 is 1/10 of a second. That's all the brain speed we can afford to lose, and most of us lose 1/10 of that 10th every decade. The good news is we can measure your brain speed with a simple test similar to the EKG used to assess your heart. The best news is we can speed up your brain with my Total Health program. So use your head. See me for a brain health checkup.
I came to the executive health program because my mom has Alzheimer's. And I wanted to avoid that situation later in life. And I know Dr. Braverman has a great reputation in dealing with brain and brain issues. So I came here and I got a very thorough going over from head to toe. I'm very impressed with Dr. B.
Oh, he can remember a lot more things than he used to. Okay, he remembers past events, and he's working more on the computer than what he was working on. So it's been phenomenal the way I look at it.
I was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease in my country. I went and I did visit my doctors in Trinidad, and as I said, they told me Parkinson's is an incurable disease. I'm in bad condition. My hands are shaking heavily. My right feet is out of control. I could have hardly walked. And he take me in. He started treating me. He run all the different scans and all the different tests and everything that you could think about where the brain is concerned. Here I am today. No more shake. My hands is smooth. I'm working again. Don't let anyone tell you you cannot be cured, because at Path Medical and Dr. Eric Braverman, anything can be cured. Everybody can be cured here.
We have a new era of brain health where you can reverse disease today and even better quality of life for the brain.
Dr. B and his staff of medical professionals operate from his state-of-the-art facility, Path Medical in New York City. There, they treat causes, not symptoms. They deliver cures, not prescription pad Band-Aids. They uncover ticking time bombs, heart failure, stroke, cancer, that strike without warning. PATH stands for the Place for Achieving Total Health, and his prescription for total health is a brain-mind-body approach that includes extensive diagnostics, where they look at things other doctors ignore and uncover things other doctors miss.
We have a car that has over 100,000 miles on it, so we just had the maintenance done on that, and Mike and I were joking around saying, wouldn't it be funny if there was a place that people can go to for kind of that amount of maintenance and checkup, and we found Path. And so we made an appointment here at Path Medical, and we were here for 8 hours, the most extensive and absolute unusual experience that we've ever had, in a medical facility.
Found some kidney stones that I had. They found a little cyst on my thyroid. I found that my dopamine levels were a little bit low, which makes you have a different kind of thinking and memory process. I wasn't sleeping deeply. I actually take medication that helped multiply all these factors together and kind of created better sleep, better memory. I can never remember anybody's telephone numbers. Now I can remember them 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days later.
I came here 5 months ago. I had a complete checkup from head to toe. The one aspect that was very important that I found out was that my carotid artery was narrower, and there was a potential risk there for a stroke. So I am very happy to have found out that.
Special PATH nutrient formulations that help your body heal itself. Bioidentical hormones that mimic the ones that you were born with. Diet and exercise programs and training, and proven alternative therapies such as chiropractic, acupuncture, and massage. All of those are combined with appropriate conventional medications and treatments. The results are nothing short of amazing. People who had given up hope of ever losing weight are now trim and healthy. Those who had years of anxiety or headaches are healthy and happy again. Patients who were told their diseases were incurable are now in remission, if not totally cured. And couples who had all but given up on their sex lives are now active again.
I was miserable. I had bursitis in my right hip. I had been to doctors. I was on pain medication. It did very little, if any. And when I walked into Dr. Braverman's office, he says, I can help you. He says, we can't accept that. And he put me on an anti-inflammatory diet, hormones, supplements, and within 6 months, I was pain-free.
Thousands of handwritten testimonials just like those are in a binder in Dr. Braverman's office, and others are on his Facebook page. So if you've given up on trying to beat what ails you because doctors have given up on you, or if you want a second opinion about surgery or powerful drugs, or if you simply want the most advanced program to live longer and live better, it's time to see Dr. B. Do you want to lose weight and keep it off, have great sex again, be more energetic, solve chronic medical problems that doctors couldn't help, or do you just want to add 15 years to your life? Then you need to see Dr. B. Dr. Eric Braverman and his staff at Path Medical use 21st century computerized diagnostics and proven therapies to treat causes, not symptoms. They deliver cures, not Band-Aids.
I lost 95 pounds in 9 months thanks to Dr. Braverman and Path Medical.
Now he's a tiger. I can't keep up with him, so.
Within 6 months, I was pain-free.
I have never felt more vibrant and more productive and more focused.
What you're going to get is an increasing quality of life and output with age, and you're never going to want to retire.
Call Path Medical today, 888-304-7284. That's 888-304-PATH. It's your life extended. Are you tired of not being able to lose weight at all, or losing weight only to gain it back again? The answer doesn't start with your body, it starts in your brain.
If there is one condition that every one of you out there will have to deal with, either for yourself or for someone near and dear to you, it's obesity. For most people, losing weight is extremely difficult, and keeping weight off is almost impossible. I know you've probably tried multiple fad diets. I know you've tried starving yourself outright. And I know you've hit the gym and the outdoor trails. And I know why you haven't had lasting success. That's because your brain and your hormones haven't been recruited in the battle of your expanding waistline and body fat. Abdominal obesity is the #1 predictor of premature death. And I don't care if your goal is to lose 20, 30, or 100 pounds, you will hit your target weight if you follow my recipe for brain and body health.
The difference in approach from Path Medical to somebody else is you go to the regular doctor and he says exercise more, eat less. We say it's not your fault, it's your brain chemistry. There's an imbalance, and when you find that and correct it, you can lose weight more successfully. If you want to lose weight and keep it off, balance your brain chemistry.
He helped me to lose 95 pounds in 9 months, and he's a true lifesaver. I really believe that he saved my life.
Between the diet, nutrition, hormones, exercise, it really worked out. I mean, here I am a year and a half later, 30 pounds lighter. It's held off for probably the last 10 months, and I'm very happy with it. Clear-minded, and life is good.
I was 192 pounds, 5 feet 2 inches tall, and it wasn't very pretty. I was very depressed, no energy, and no libido. I saw Dr. Braverman on TV and decided to give him a call. When I got to his office, I was very surprised that I was treated like a queen and everything was all about me. Dr. Braverman and his staff put me on a path to more nutrients, vitamins, supplements, and a program with a great diet, exercise. I followed the program and it worked out wonderfully. I've since lost over 60 pounds in less than a year, and I feel great.
Over 50 and seeing your bones get brittle, your body drying up, and your sex life going away? Menopause is something all women have to deal with at some point in their lives, but it doesn't have to be something women have to suffer with.
Let me tell you what aging means. We burn up, we dry up, we swell up, and we turn to stone. Those things happen to everyone, but they typically start a lot sooner with women because of their hormonal changes and can start as early as 30 or 35 years of age. Dry skin, brittle hair, weight gain, pear-shaped bodies, and mood swings are just the tip of the iceberg for a woman's change of life and symptoms. I sum them up in 2 words: menopause madness. That's exactly what thousands of women who came to my office suffered from before I got them on the path to total health. If you visit my office, you won't be mad about your body falling apart, but you'll be glad about your significant other and about life again.
At Path Medical, we have a full body performance plan that involves replacement of all the biochemical hormones that are equivalent to what the body would naturally make. And they help repair our whole body. They're total body performance hormones that increase quality of life and longevity.
My joints were so stiff, my hips were stiff, I couldn't get up and down the stairs, I couldn't lift a toothbrush to my mouth. I went to a rheumatologist who put me on a course of treatment, and I did improve, but as they weaned me off, my symptoms returned. So the next course of treatment was a chemotherapy drug, and I didn't want to do that. So I got in touch with Path Medical, I saw Dr. Braverman. They did a battery of tests, I got a course of treatment, and now I don't have any of those symptoms. My joints move fine.
I joined the executive health program because I was going through menopause. I was struggling with my weight. I was going through mood swings. I was not feeling good as a person. Coming to Dr. Braverman, I lost 20 pounds. I feel so much better with, the treatment I'm getting. And I just feel better as a person. And my children have said, Ma, you're just back to our happy mom.
If you see Dr. B, you won't have to live with dry skin, brittle hair, weak and painful bones, and the potential for a non-existent sex life. Everyone in the world wants to know how long they're going to live and wants to extend that time to the max. Through Dr. B's amazing age print diagnostics, he can find out what's going on inside you that might shorten your life. And then he prescribes a program to reverse those conditions.
It's perfectly okay to worry about how you look on the outside. After all, if you look good, you feel good. But it's how the inside looks that makes all the difference in how well you live and how long you live. The annual physical that is administered today is pretty much the same one that was invented 100 years ago. Well, I got a bulletin for you. The stethoscope is as outdated as the typewriter. Computers are everywhere except the primary care physician's office. At Path Medical, we use 21st century computers to scan the body from head to toe. We actually put an age on every organ and system in your body because you're only as young as your oldest part. And that's what we call your age print. Then we do internal plastic surgery to turn back the clock on what really matters, your insides.
Dr. Braverman promised me to make me look 15 years younger, and that's exactly what he did.
All of these, the specialists and the doctors, they were not able to help me. They tried, but by their own admission, I was getting worse. So now I thought it's time to contact Dr. Braverman. I just blessed the day I came here. I have one regret, and that is that I did not know about Dr. Braverman and Path Medical much sooner. That would have made all the difference.
It's been fantastic in recognizing, in retrospect, how rapidly I was depreciating my own life and Linda's because of the onset of a lot of, I wish I could, what is the word I'm looking for? Not
Dementia?
Well, yeah, that's the name of it.
The age print is simply the greatest physical currently available in the world. All right, the key is that it measures your brain's metabolism, your energy, your sleep cycle, your memory, your attention, your addiction cycle, your anxiety levels, depression levels, mood and personality, and a host of other factors that result in the ability to fix the brain. What you're going to get is an increasing quality of life and output with age, and you're never going to want to retire.
Find your oldest part before it finds you. Call Dr. Braverman's office today and experience his 21st century head-to-toe evaluation. Is your brain and body preventing you from having an active sex life? Now you can enjoy sex the way you did when you were 21.
I give every one of my patients this prescription: have more sex. No matter how old you are, the science is indisputable. Good sex means good health. It gets your heart pumping, your hormones flowing, your nervous system sparking, and your brain firing. Sex can even generate new brain cells. At Path Medical, every erection has a resurrection, and every clitoris is reborn. The most pleasurable anti-aging recommendation I can make is have more and better sex. It will be good for you and for the significant other in your life.
In order to be a sexier you, you must be a healthier you. One of the most important portions of that is hormones and hormone replacement and hormone balancing. So you're not going to continue to learn if your hormones aren't balanced, and you're probably not going to be sleeping very well if your hormones aren't balanced. And you're probably not going to be fit and trim if your hormones aren't balanced. So when we say we want you to be young and sexy, we're trying to say we want you to be healthy. Health and sex do go hand in hand.
They put us on a real personalized and customized program, and I found that, again, I lost 43 pounds and 9 inches in my waist, and believe me, I was able to come home and be able to carry over all that energy and attention that I had in the office,
Which I definitely need.
to my wife in the bedroom at night.
And I can vouch for that. Our sex life had totally gone away. Now he's a tiger. I can't keep up with him, so.
There is a male equivalent to menopause. It's known as andropause. And Dr. Braverman has a comprehensive approach for that too. Diet, exercise, supplements, hormones, and yes, medications if necessary.
I'm so thankful that the world has Dr. Braverman to serve him, because he's the best doctor I've ever known. He's the doctor of the future, and I'll recommend him to anybody, anytime.
So whether you're a woman, a man, or a couple, you can be younger and sexier. Are you tired of your doctors treating one problem and overlooking or ignoring others? Dr. Braverman treats the whole body at once, because brain, mind, body, organs, bones, they're all interrelated. Dr. B's goal is to help his patients achieve total health, and his most comprehensive program for total health is the Path Executive Health Program.
You manage others at your job, you manage your own career, you manage your finances, you manage your home, and you manage your relationships. These are all very important, but the most critical thing you should be managing is your health. Your total health, brain, mind, body, and spirit. The Executive Health Program, or EHP, isn't available anywhere except at Path Medical, and it goes far beyond what the most famous clinics offer. When you invest a day in the EHP, you'll get checked out from head to toe with 21st century computers. The return on that investment will be better than any other, because the Executive Health Program uncovers hidden time bombs, heart attack, cancer, stroke, brain atrophy, memory loss that can strike without warning, and identifies the weakest links in your health so you can do something about them. The bottom line, the Executive Health Program helps you manage your life. So instead of buying that fancy new watch, sign up for the Executive Health Program and buy yourself some more time.
Most people have a number of years when they can perform at a very high level. But very few people are living what they consider, or what we consider, a high quality of life for the duration of their lives. If you go through the executive health program, you find out exactly what your weaknesses are, and I know that if you go through it and I have that information, I'm going to deliver substantially better advice than anyone else can, because it's based on your body, not just my opinions.
I joined the executive health program where they gave me nutritional advice, supplements to take, made me feel fantastic. And at this point, I can honestly say my health has improved 100%. I feel so much better than I have in about 10 years. So it is just amazing what this plan has done for me.
If I had one thing to say about Dr. Braverman and Path Medical, is that they treated me, all my symptoms as a whole and not as one symptom at a time. All the other specialists seemed to work on one single thing. Dr. Braverman was concerned with everything. They worked on my brain, my body, my spirit, everything. It's a total change in medicine for me, and I've never felt better.
Thanks to Dr. Braverman and his phenomenal team at PATH, I have never felt more vibrant and more productive and more focused, really in all aspects of my life, whether it be personal or professional. And it has really just given me a new lease on life, and I feel that the quality of my life has just improved dramatically, and I think that anyone who would be a part of this executive health program would benefit tremendously, whether they do it through a corporate program or through their own personal executive program.
As Dr. Braverman says, you're only as young as your oldest part. If you want to find out tomorrow how young you really are, experience his executive health program today.
I don't give up on a patient until he or she is in the ground for 3 days and 3 nights. I say that with tongue in cheek, but the point I'm making is that I am going to fight for your life. If your brain is fine-tuned, if your body is in balance, if you're of sound mind and your spirit is willing, you will live longer and you will live better. The patients you just heard are but a handful of the thousands who changed their lives by getting on the path to total health. Make the call today to see me and change your life.
Do you want to lose weight and keep it off, have great sex again, be more energetic, solve chronic medical problems that doctors couldn't help, or do you just want to add 15 years to your life? Then you need to see Dr. B. Dr. Eric Braverman and his staff at PATH Medical use 21st century computerized diagnostics and proven therapies to treat causes, not symptoms. They deliver cures, not Band-Aids.
I lost 95 pounds in 9 months thanks to Dr. Braverman and PATH Medical.
Now he's a tiger. I can't keep up with him, so.
Within 6 months, I was pain-free.
I have never felt more vibrant and more productive and more focused.
What you're going to get is an increasing quality of life and output with age, and you're never going to want to retire.
See Dr. B. Call his toll-free number, 888-231-7284. Operators are standing by right now. Call 888-231-7284. Mention promo code TV offer and you'll receive a free copy of Life Extension magazine featuring Dr. B's 21st Century Medicine and a free 1-year subscription to Life Extension magazine. That's 12 issues of the latest breakthroughs in research on anti-aging medicine. A $40 value, absolutely free. And if you call within the next 24 hours, you'll receive a bonus copy of Dr. B's Younger, Thinner You Diet, a New York Times bestseller. That's a $45 value, which makes this TV offer an $85 value absolutely free.